I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about Battle Royale in MLB The Show by trying to go 10-0 in one video. I want to help as many of you as possible go flawless for your first time ever. So the very first tip that I can give you guys is on your first round, your very first round, do not, and I repeat, do not pick a pitcher. Ideally, you're going to want someone who's the most versatile, preferably a 5-tool player, somebody that can do it all. So luckily in this case, we have Trey Turner. A lot of it is common sense. Here in the second round, we have 3 87s and a 95. 99% of the time, just go with the higher overall. In this round, you have to decide if you're comfortable with using a lot of righties. These righties are better statistically, but Kyle Schwarber's a lefty with max power against righties, and we already have 2 righties. So if you're comfortable with righties, then just go ahead and get them. In this case, I'm going to go with Paul DeJong because he has a good swing. I know his swing, and he has the best stats out of these players. In this round, we're forced to take a pitcher. I like personally to have more lefties out of the bullpen. If you can take good lefty relievers in your draft early, then do it. So this is a tough one because you have Ryan Walker, who's a righty. Always look more than just their stats. The best combination in BR is a sinker cutter. But since I don't have any good lefty bats yet, we're just gonna go ahead and grab Carlos Pena. As I said before, you do not want to take diamond pitchers, especially the 99s. And since I have 3 righties and 1 lefty in my lineup, I'm going to get my boy Larry Walker. So this is our first throwaway pick. And I'm going to go with Carson Spears because generally I like to just go with starting pitchers as spots that I can kind of quote unquote waste. I still want to have 2, maybe 3 good starting pitchers, but you're going to have at least 1 common and some bronzes, and you got to put them somewhere. Relievers are too important, position players are too important. And there we go. We got our common round. We're going to go with Antonio. Not even going to try it. The only 2 picks that I see here that are logical are either Gabe Spear, who has a really good sinker and is a lefty as well, or O'Neal Cruz, who has good speed, good arm, decent hitting stats, and is a third lefty that we can put on our team. This is a preference pick. I'm going to go ahead and go with O'Neal Cruz. Well, we certainly lucked out because we just got Aroldis Chapman, who's an even better lefty than Gabe Spear is. Let's go, man. This draft is going pretty good so far. We might actually put together a really nasty team. So we don't have any righty relievers, and we already have 3 lefties. I prefer righties over lefties. I really prefer switchies. We're going to go ahead and pick up Trevor McGill because he throws over 100 miles an hour. So this is another example of what I was just talking about earlier. Joe Barlow has pretty good stats, right? But when you look at his pitch mix, his repertoire, let me move the camera angle. You'll see he doesn't have anything tricky, a sinker or even a circle change. So because that's the case and we don't want to hit with either of these players, we're just going to pick up another starting pitcher who's not so great. Looks like it's just going to be more of the same, so we'll just go with Shane Baz. Now this is what I'm talking about. We're going to get our 3rd lefty reliever. This is a tough one because I only have 1 starter spot left and I do want to try and get a decent starter, at least 1. So we're actually just going to go with Jordan Romano here. And hopefully by now you guys can kind of get the gist of what I'm going for. It's really about balance. You want to have everything. Lefties, righties, of those lefties and righties that are in the bullpen, having sinkers and cutters and good pitch mixes, as well as bench bats, position players, people who have speed who can play in the outfield, and then people who have power who might not be a good fielder, but you don't need them to be because they're playing first base or left field. So I could potentially get Max Schumann because he has 84 speed and would be somebody who would be good in the outfield, which is another tip I'll give you, which kind of relates or expands on the point I just made, that you have to kind of have a little bit of everything, right? You want to be as balanced as possible. So having somebody with 84 speed in the outfield is going to be able to get to a lot of balls that some people aren't, and would be, trust me, is infuriating when they can't get to those balls. But I think we can find somebody with maybe 95 to 99 speed that could play in the outfield, but somebody who could play in center field who has those wheels. Instead of O'Neal Cruz having to play outfield with 48 reaction, center field specifically. But Zach Greinke does have a sinker, and so we're just going to try and get away with having 3 bronze starters. There's the least amount of options for a catcher of any position. So anytime you can get a good catcher, get them. This one's pretty easy. Although he only has 66 hits per 9, he's the only guy with a good pitch mix with a slider and sinker. So we're going to go with Kevin Ginkel. Reed Garrett is a 5-pitch reliever with 99 velo. That's pretty much all you need to know. Diego Castillo is a guy with 85 power against lefties, but Danny Young is a lefty with a slurve, sinker, and cutter who would give us our 4th lefty out of the bullpen. Now we're in a little bit of a tough situation because we're forced to get a bronze position player, but hopefully when we get that gold round, then we can go ahead and pick up a gold player in place of whatever bronze player we pick here. This isn't really a win situation, so we're just going to go with Acuna's brother because he has the best stats out of these 4 players. So the 2 options here is either Evan Carter or Luke Raley, because now we can move him to center and move O'Neill to left and have a pretty solid outfield. Either way, it's a lefty, so we're just going to go with Evan Carter. So this one is going to be a little bit controversial because Ian Happ is a switchy with pretty solid hitting stats. But I am a huge Braves fan, and this fellow right here, as my friends know because I've told them 1,000 times, went to my high school. And if you just take one good look at him, he is such a good looking man. Why would I not choose him? I'm not actually going to do it, guys. I'm going to go with Ian Happ. This is another throwaway round. We're just going to go with the switchy. This fella G1 Bays got 95 speed, perfect pinch runner. So I actually had to take a second to try and figure out which pick I was going to do here. And then I realized that Paul DeJong's secondary position is second base. So we can put him at second and take Acuna out. And then we can put Heliot Ramos in as our DH to get platoon with somebody else if he does face a righty. So take a look at this beautiful lineup. Leading off, we have Trey Turner. Then we have Larry Walker, followed by Troy Glaus. At cleanup, we have Carlos Pena. Batting 5th, Paul DeJong. Batting 6th, behind the dish is Kyle Raleigh. Then we have O'Neill Cruz in left. Heliot Ramos as our DH, who we can platoon with Ian Happ. And then lastly, rounding it off is going to be Evan Carter in center field with 92 speed and 88 reaction. But taking a look at the bullpen, we've got Garrett Crochet, Trevor McGill, Jose Alvarado, Kevin Ginkel, Aroldis Chapman, Reed Garrett, Danny Young, and Jordan Romano, who we probably won't use. So the lineup is stacked. The only thing that we have to worry about is not giving up too many runs. We don't have the greatest bullpen, and we definitely don't have the greatest rotation. And that's another tip that I'll give you guys. If you're not happy with the team that you drafted, redraft. Just make a team that you're comfortable with, that you're going to have fun with. So now that we've drafted the best BR team that we could have possibly drafted, let's hop into some gameplay. So don't start your best pitcher in your first game. So I can see his lineup before I even enter the game. I can see that he has 6 righties. So you want to keep that in mind for who you're going to warm up in the bullpen. So it looks like we're going to be pitching first. So every time I start pitching, man, before I even throw the first pitch, I immediately warm up a lefty and a righty. It's crucial to do this because as your pitcher starts to get tired, which they will very fast in BR, if you don't have another reliever ready, then you're just going to waste another pitcher because he's going to have to come into the game tired already. So I did walk the first guy, but I want to say that pitching overall is easier because as long as you can locate, you can almost manipulate your opponent into taking bad swings, unless of course they're a top player, in which case it doesn't matter what you throw. For example, I'm using Albert Suarez. I want to see how he reacts when I throw certain pitches. So I can already tell by that first AB, he took 4 pitches, right? So it's probably going to be somebody, and he's leading off. It's probably going to be somebody who's overly patient. And what you want to do with guys like that is throw pitches that's going to force them to swing early in the counts and pound the zone. And hopefully have somebody who doesn't use the right trigger a bunch and try and mess up your pinpoint like this guy's doing right now. Since there's a runner on first as well, this is a good opportunity for me to show you guys good pitches to throw to try and induce a double play or force a double play ball. So generally you want to throw pitches like this where you're throwing breaking balls like an 85-mile-an-hour cutter away. More than likely they're going to swing early, and when they swing early they're more likely to roll over it. Well, that's 100% accuracy, and it was supposed to be in the zone, but we ended up walking him. So now we've walked 2 batters. Thankfully, this guy's leading at second, so I'm going to try and pick him off. But we are facing a lefty, right? So since we've already went through 3 batters, we can go ahead and take out the righty and put in a lefty. Aroldis took too long to turn that, but we could have definitely turned that into a double play. We do have 2 outs though, so let's try and pound the zone and make him swing early in the count. And there we go. It was a little bit of a sketchy inning, but we figured him out. So in the 2nd and 3rd innings, we'll have a pretty good understanding of what to throw him. So the first thing I'll say about hitting is you want to take pitches, and that's for 2 reasons. Firstly, because it will tire out the pitcher, and you'll either have to face a silver pitcher with low energy, or you force them to go to their bullpen earlier than later and then end up having to use somebody they didn't want to use. You also want to pay attention to your, that's BS, but you also want to pay attention to your opponent's pitch sequence. A lot of players will throw the same pitches over and over again, and if you could start recognizing it, it'll be a lot easier to turn on pitches inside and sit on pitches outside.
Ball that's outside.
Another pitch. Okay. This is a how-to video, Daniel. We're not here to rage. Oh, Trey, you got to make that play, man. I actually tried to dive with him. It wouldn't let me dive for some reason. Oh, here we go. He's going to lead off, but he's going to bunt too. We're just going to have to go 1 there. We'll take the out, though. Unfortunately, this guy that we're facing is not the best example. This is clearly a guy that's just given up on the game this year. All right, so Aroldis is almost out of energy, and we actually made the mistake of not warming up a lefty when we put in our last lefty, but that's okay. We can still put in Trevor McGill. So that's what I'm talking about right there. This is a perfect example of somebody who's overly patient. And now we're pounding the zone. He's at an 0-2 count. And then has to swing at stuff like that because he's protecting. All right, but let's actually put up some runs now so you guys can see I'm not a bot. So same approach. We're just going to take the first pitch. There you go. That's dotted anyways. We didn't want that. There we go. There's a good put. There's a good pitch to put the other way. Push the other way. Sometimes English is hard, man. All right, so he puts in Chad Green here. We got a righty-righty matchup. That's fine. We're looking at his pitches, right? Fastball, slider, cutter. There we go. We force a walk. Now his pitcher is going to be more tired, and we get a righty-lefty matchup. A lot of players are going to try and force you to swing a double play balls yourself, so be wary of what pitches they can throw that would cause a double play. And also, Heliot Ramos is facing a righty. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Ian Happ. Even if he puts in a lefty here, we still have a cross-plate matchup. Exactly. How are we missing that, man?
Daddy, chill.
All right, he's got 2 righties and then a lefty. So we're just going to keep in Trevor McGill. And then we'll probably switch to a lefty for the 3rd matchup. He's very early, so let's slow his bat down before we try and throw the heater. He's probably wanting to take this one. Ooh, that's another pitch we try to throw as a strike, but they're just not really letting us throw these balls as strikes right now. That's another one. They're just not letting us throw the strike, man. That's going to happen in BR, though. Another one that's not a strike. I mean, this is crazy how many pitches are just sitting right on the corner of the zone. There we go, Trevor. All right, so now we got the lefty matchup, so we'll go ahead and put the lefty in. Got to keep them honest. If they're going to try and be corny like that, let's throw a fastball above the... Yep. Okay. Howard's going to have to get the 1. Or none, because Troy Glaus just doesn't want to throw the ball. I guess that's another good tip I can give y'all, is that this is just BR in a nutshell, man. There's going to be a lot of cheese and a lot of just absolute infuriating things like that that just make you want to freaking bang your head into the wall, but you just have to stay level-headed because it's just going to happen, bro. There's going to be blue pits. There's going to be you getting perfect outs. That's why I say no matter what happens, just try and keep a level head. Even if you're hitting bad. Like right now, I'm not hitting well, but if I can have a good pitching performance. There we go. All right, now literally, because we pitched well and we did all the things that we needed to do, literally all we have to do is score 1 run. And if we can't do that, then we don't deserve to go 10-0. There we go. Good eye. Take all the way. I know he's out of energy, but you don't want to swing 3-0. There you go. He probably tried to throw that well in the zone, and it still didn't end up in the zone because he's so tired. There we go. Go ahead and go 2. Actually, we're going to go ahead and go home and win this game. But that's my point exactly, right? You can be somebody who doesn't have that high of a rating and still win games you shouldn't have won just because you outplay your opponent. All things considered, though, it probably didn't help him his cause to just bunt and try and steal and lead off and do all that RT cheese and stuff. And if you're somebody who has difficulty hitting the ball, I'll just save you the pain and the trouble and the heartache. You're not going to win any more games by trying to be toxic. All right, this time we're going to try and start, or we are going to start Zach Greinke. Dang, he's got 5 switchies in his lineup. My personal opinion is that you should 100% put your 99 in your leadoff spot. You want to give him the highest probability of having the most ABs. If you put him 3rd or 4th like cleanup, he might only get 2 ABs, whereas he could have gotten 3. Again, every little thing that's going to give you an advantage. So Tony Gonsolin's got a fastball, a splitter, a slider, and a curveball. We don't have to worry about anything moving inside on our hands. That's beautiful, especially when you have a righty-righty matchup or same side matchup in general. Taking the first pitch. That pitch right there, if it hit the corner of the zone, would be a perfect double play ball.
Ball 3.
Now we got a 3-1. Unless it's a fastball down the middle, I'm taking. Good pitch.
We got full count.
There we go. Good swing. We'll go ahead and score Trey. Look at how fast Trey is rounding those bases. My goodness. The reason I'm talking about it so much is because double play balls just destroy. They'll just destroy your BR run. I can't believe I'm late on that, dude. That's a really good swing on that slider inside. That's what I'm talking about with Paul DeJong's swing. He's got a swing on him, bro. That's a great sign. He swings at the first pitch. No reason to throw him anything in the zone until we see that he can show some discipline. All right, there's a 3-2. We're going to go with circle change down and in and see if he times it. There we go. This time we're going to go slider inside. Okay, he's early again. We'll go circle change, middle of the zone, outside. It's a tricky pitch, but you have to throw it in a good location. And we did. We had a shift on against a switchy. He's got 2 strikes, so throw something that at least starts in the zone. That stayed in the zone, but thankfully Larry Walker's going to be there. 3 seconds left on his pause timer. He puts him Adam Ottavino. That's a good swing. But he might be able to go on a team build or something. I'm sitting inside first pitch. Well, that just wasn't a good pitch. So I have a 2-0 count right now. I do not need to be walking somebody like Jake McCarthy who doesn't have the hitting stats. I'm going to try and throw this for a strike. Oh, nice. All right, so now we got a righty-righty matchup, and then I'll go ahead and warm up Reed Garrett. This is a little beef I have with MLB The Show. Why do you give the man so much pause time? He went down to 3 seconds, and now he's pausing again not even 5 minutes later. And he has an extra 30 seconds, and it's like that every inning. Here we go. Good pitch, Kevin. I think that ended up right in the corner. Yeah, perfect pitch. A lot of it comes down to me being able to locate, though, right? Like, that matters more than strategy, right? Skill is definitely a part of BR. That's just an unfortunate AB for him, though. Unfortunate result. Those are the types of swings I'm talking about. You can either get frustrated and pissed off, and then once you're mentally like upset and out of it, you're not going to win. You got to stay level-headed in BR. All right, Leclerc's got a fastball, slider, cutter, circle change, and sinker. So a really good pitch mix. Wow, that was a professional level take right there. No, Daniel. If I was not up 4 runs, I would be kicking myself for that one. But you notice how he's throwing either heater inside or breaking ball away. Oh, what a swing. Let's go, Paul. You know why that's a hit right there? Because Paul's swing's just so good, man. His swing is just too good. No, but in all seriousness, in BR, if you're late on sinkers, but your bats on them, you can get an oppo hit like way too often. That's why I'm not afraid to be a little bit late on those.
1-1.
Dude, he's used like his entire bullpen on this one game. Are you real? Like, are you real? Are you really trying to give people advice when you're taking swings like that?
Ball, that's in.
We're not going to take any chances. We got one out. Let's just try and get the double play ball here. Sinker low and outside just below the zone. Perfect double play to end the game. Sorry, man. Sorry. Okay, that you can rage at. That I give you permission to throw your monitor. Wait, what? Throw your controller through the monitor. If that happens to you, you have my permission. Don't actually do that, guys. Let's start a lefty. Being home is one of the best advantages you can have. Actually, it's probably the best advantage you can have in BR. Bro, is that common?
That's out.
Does that look like common to y'all? He's having trouble with that inside sinker. No reason to throw anything else. There we go. He's very late on it. You got to show me that you can pull that inside sinker before I throw you anything else. And I actually just realized that I made the mistake of not putting anybody in. Oopsies. Problem solved. All right, that's a good first pitch. He goes down and in inside sinker. And he goes down and outside sinker. And then he throws a slider that I thought was going to be a strike. This guy might be a good pitcher. All right, now we got the lefty-lefty, so I'm sitting outside slider, inside sinker.
Inside ball.
Or middle of the zone slider. We'll take those too. All right, I cannot swing at the down and out sinker right here. I know he's going to try it, especially if he's doing the same pitch sequence where he goes down and in sinker and down and out sinker. Yep. Look at that, bro. And I wouldn't be surprised if he goes slider inside the zone. Okay, he goes fastball. All right, 3-1. No, man. I just don't like, I don't know what it is about like my timing right now, but I just did not feel just late on that. Wow, that's a terrible hit. That's a BR hit right there. But when you get blessed like that, you got to be able to put a stamp on it, man. Like that right there. That's gone, right? I know it's a bad swing, but it's Paul DeJong and he has 103 power. Let's go. 3-run shot, baby. I definitely missed that. Fast pitching is crazy. That's what you get for fast pitching. And he gets it right back. Alvarado's doing pretty good right now. Yeah, man. He's doing pretty good. No reason to take him out. Yeah, he's tired, but I'm going to wait and see if, he can get a hit off of him first. You can save your bullpen. Yeah, he's swinging at first pitches that are not really hittable. Like, look at where that location is. That is so difficult to try and take a swing. All right, see you later. Richard Blyer. Richard Blyer is the best BR pitcher in the game. If you're somebody, oh, Wrigley Field. This one might be brutal. This one might be brutal, bro. Well, maybe not. But if you can dot with Richard Blyer, then you're going to have a good time and your opponent is not. We definitely want to try and get Richard Blyer up out of there as soon as possible. But I think me not being able to see it is actually making my advice better, right? Because, whoa, that would have been crazy. When you're somebody... Did I miss that? Are we just the king of just getting rewarded for bad swings? That's not a bad swing, though. Now, that's the downside of using Richard Blyer, because when you can't dot with him, it's not going to go your way because he doesn't throw very fast. Good rip, Paul. Just another hit by Paul DeJong, bro. Let's see how we were able to get Richard Blyer up out of there. Now he just wasted his best pitcher. You want to be able to hit with your best pitcher. I mean, you want to be able to get outs with your best pitcher so you don't have to try and go to the bullpen this early. gonna drop. No. We were early. I mean, and then I go and chase that. That's not gonna be another hit, is it? This is actually getting kind of out of hand because I'm gonna end up turning into somebody who's like notoriously known for just not being good at the game, but getting rewarded anyways. And then Evan Carter gets an early hit, bro. This poor kid, bro. Just trying to give y'all advice, man. I'm not trying to go crazy on somebody like this. Like, I don't know if that's the best description. That's gonna be an out though. No. Everything's dropping, bro. It's like literally sounds like somebody is getting their skin slapped so hard that it's just ripping off of their body. Huh? I know that sounds really graphic, but that's like the best description I can give of what that ball sounded like when it was hit. If he has to go to his third pitcher in the first inning, again, this is another good pitcher, right? But once he's done with Chris Martin, then who is he gonna bring out? He only has so many pitchers. And they get tired so fast. I'm going to remind you guys of this every game because it's important no matter what. Before you even start pitching with your starter. He's probably playing on a TV. I can certainly relate. When I started playing, so I started playing the show in 22. And I would play on a TV. I didn't have anything. I didn't have my control freaks. I didn't have a wired controller. I didn't even have a monitor. Did I already say that? And I was using the old Xbox. I literally had nothing. No precision rings either. And I just remember being pretty good, but then as soon as I had to start playing on All-Star, that was the worst experience of my life. I remember facing Pedro Martinez in 22. And I'm trying to hit his 102, and I just can't because there's so much input lag on a TV. So Pedro's throwing 102, and I'm swinging like that every time. Even when I feel like I'm swinging super early. Because I know he's throwing it, and he knows he's throwing it because I can't hit it. And I'm in the Xbox live party with my friends. And after like the 6th or 7th time it happens, I literally just scream at the top of my lungs in my mic. I just go, I can't react. And my friends just lose it, bro. They're just losing it because it's hilarious. So anyways, all that to say, I can tell when people are playing on a TV because that's exactly how I was when I was playing on a TV. But see, now we're settling in. No. I need to be punished. I need to be punished for this sort of blasphemous behavior that's on full display right now. I want to issue a formal apology to my opponent, Mr. Pineapple 777. I bet you he's the nicest kid in the world. And we're just treating him like he's Adolf Hitler. And I'm running the base pass like I'm Forrest Gump. More like Forrest Chump. Having this lead works out because I can give you guys some more advice, which is when you get up by this many runs, I would say about more than 5 runs and you're playing someone who has difficulty putting up 1 run, then I would say go ahead and just put in somebody that you picked on your throwaway rounds. No. No way I'm making this happen right now. Oh, I gotta go home. I got him. Dang it! Oh my gosh, that would have been crazy, dude. But yeah, like I said, we're up 12-0, right? So there's no reason for us to put in our ace lefty. So this is another good BR pitch to throw. I can't believe I dotted it that well. Another good pitch to throw is a sinker down and in like this, but just below the zone. Because that's going to force a lot of ground balls. I also have respect for this guy because I would have quit about 6 runs ago. So the fact that he's still in this game slugging away. See, that's what I'm talking about. He had 3 good pitchers, and now he's on his 4th pitcher. So it's going to be pretty easy to hit somebody unless that happens. Good swing. Oh, good swing, dude. And there it is. We're going to win 13-0. That's a good start, swinging through an outside cutter. Perfect example of what I'm talking about. Pay attention to how they react to certain pitches. Now let's see if he adjusts. A little bit, but he's still way early on it. Once he gets to a point where he takes a good swing on a breaking ball away, then we can test him inside with the fastball and keep him honest. Like right there, he almost just went yakko with Vladdy. Now that he's starting to time up the outside pitches, now we can challenge him inside and see how he reacts to that. He's late. Let's see if he chases the curveball. That's beautiful. Now all you have to do is locate, get some hits, win the game. Good rip, Trey. First pitch. I usually don't advise swinging first pitch. I just say, as a general rule of thumb, you want to take pitches and make them tired, and I still believe that. But if you feel like you can take good swings early in the count and still get hits and make the guy tired, then you're still accomplishing what I'm telling. See, like, that's not a good swing 2-1, but we did move the runner over. That's gonna drop, right? We were just late. That's okay though. He's still not sitting back on that cutter. Let's go. Thank goodness O'Neal Cruz is 7-Eleven. I'm gonna start calling him gas station. I think we challenge him here. Good take. I think we try and dot this cutter down in a way to where he can't take a good swing on it. There we go. Swung right through it. Another good pitch. Too early. When guys are anxious and ready to swing the baseball, don't give them a heater. Make them play your game. Don't play their game. Strike 3. I am so glad I have Aroldis in my bullpen. Sinker inside and slider away. That's it. Good swing by Paul. Again. I mean, I don't know how I'm missing that. That's over his head, isn't it? Wow. Wow, that's gone. Last year, all I did was get perfect outs. But this year, all I do is get fluky dookie hits, bro. I just think it's funny. There's another one right there. 80 miles an hour off the bat. All right, 2-1 for Evan Carter. Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, drop for me. Why did I know he was going to throw the fastball right there? We're going 3. It's a standing triple. Ah, he went home. I was actually going to test him and try to go. Try to go for the inside the park right there. Okay, why did I swing at that? It's going to be a run, though. When I first started playing the game. Why am I still doing that? That's not gone, is it? I'm so done. I'm so done. Dude. But yeah, it does happen more in BR, and that's why I say you got to stay level-headed, because all that kind of fluky stuff is bound to happen. All right, I think now's the time to test him. Broke him out, and I'm gonna throw him out. Good game, man. Evan, what are we doing there? That's not very 88 reaction of you. I don't know whether to say we're raking or we're getting rewarded, overly rewarded. I think that's more of an appropriate term. This is when you start facing guys like this. He has the 99 leading off. He has Silver Nico, Bryce Harper, a lot of good hitting cards, but he has Matt Waldron, dude. This is a game that's really going to put my strategies to the test. I'm not saying that my advice is going to guarantee you a win every time, because like this game, for example, if you might face Matt Waldron, bro. He's lunging first pitch. Hopefully it takes him a while to get adjusted to Zach Greinke's speed. Then we're going to have to throw someone like McGill out of the bullpen that can throw really hard. That's not a good hit at all. Based on our last games, we are the last one to talk about bad hits. First pitch, I wasn't ready for him to go that fast. I don't even think he let off right there. But all right, that's fine. We'll take the out. He's out. See if he can turn on this. Let's go. That's not above the zone, but it's slow, dude. It's slow, and he swung right through it. Goodness gracious, Larry Walker's animated AI avatar, whatever, is quite the jump scare. And I would hope that you start throwing knuckleballs. There you go. Good knuckleball, man. That's a double. No, that's unfair. Did you guys just see how that knuckleball moved at the very end? That looked like the meatiest pitch of all time, and then at the very last second, it just came so far in on the hands. Right? Are we sure about that? No way, right? Yes way. That's who we are. That's what we do. And then that's gonna be gone. Matt Waldron, suck on it. Oh my gosh, dude. It just looks so juicy. It just teleports like one way or another to another direction. Like, how is that hittable, bro? That's why I don't know why he's not just throwing that every time. It's gonna be hit very hard. We just got under that. Knuckleball's hard to hit, bro. As long as you do the pinpoint well, then the knuckleball will break. If you don't do the pinpoint well, then the knuckleball will hang and they can just crush it. Like, imagine trying to hit that on Legend, bro. All right, he's literally out of energy, so we'll just put in Crochet. Let's go. That is a beautiful pitch by Crochet. He's probably gonna golf this. Wow, he's still early on it. Let's go. All we have to do is locate this. He's not sitting back on it against this fart box. I get that the knuckleball is a good pitch to throw. That doesn't mean that I shouldn't be able to hit it when he has no energy. Like, dude, what is that? Is he? Wait, he might be gunned, actually. Dude, what was that? What the? Who is this third baseman? Is he 4'11"? Is that Volpe? Is Volpe just really small? Bro, that literally looks like his son, bro. But those are the type of hits that you're going to give up when you leave a pitcher in with no energy. There we go. That's literally the only kind of swing we had to take. Yeah, I was about to say, there's really no reason to lay off on a 3-0 either. When he's already out of energy, you might as well. And I don't have anyone, you know, given that scenario, you might as well just swing at it. This guy is very stubborn, man. I just refuse to throw him a fastball, and he just refuses to sit back on the slider. Let's see if he can turn on 103. Oh, man. I just messed my pinpoint up really bad. He cannot, though, and that's going to be game. Just like that. That's a good dub, and now we're 6-0. We might go flawless, bro. Who knows? Y'all go check out my social media accounts and show some love, man. I also have Instagram and TikTok that I post shorts on pretty regularly. And not giving up hits like that. If you're going to throw a pitch under the zone, try not to throw it down the middle, because in a lot of cases, they're going to just dribble it up the middle like that, or back up the middle. There we go. Turn it, Trey. All right, we'll take one. We'll take one. Yeah, this guy has not taken a pitch yet. There he goes. He's safe. He's out. Just kidding. And then we're going to ground him out. Let's go. That's momentum. And we're home. Uh-oh. Daniel, what the heck are you doing, man? Daniel, what? Are you trying to lose? Maybe I just got too comfortable because I was, because I realized, like, I'm playing down to my comp. There we go. Troy Glass's swing is so slow, though, dude. I do not like Troy Glass. Wow. That's a run? Is luck. I mean, I'm not gonna throw him a strike, guys. And I throw him a strike on an 0-2. Because it feels weird. It's like, should I really be throwing this many pitches like this far from the zone? It feels so unnatural. But until they don't swing at a pitch, then yes. The answer is always yes. Go home, please. I hate Troy Glaus. I mean, whatever, dude. Dang, he actually almost got that over O'Neal's head. Good thing, again, O'Neal is 100 feet tall. Very fortunate we have Goliath in left field. There we go. There's a good swing. Good swing, O'Neal. There we go. Over his head, over his head. Another example of me swinging early in the counts because I know he's going to throw it. You know, I know what he's throwing. Sinker inside. But we're going to go ahead and get Ian Happ in there because we want that cross plate. And then we can just hit sinker outside or cutter inside because that's all he's throwing. Good take, Daniel. Good. I literally was going to say good. I thought I crushed that, dude. Daniel, I mean, I can't miss that, bro. No way that's gone, right? Oh, no way, dude. Come on, kid. Let's go, Troy. That's how you make a play, Troy. Is it really that hard? Don't artsy me, bro. He could have just been looking at his repertoire. Come on, Evan. Go. That's why you have a center fielder who can track down those balls. All right, suddenly this kid's just taken, so. Gotta force him to swing. There we go. Get out of my box. Get out of it and never come back. I mean, do I just, like, not believe in moving my PCI? Daniel, like, why do you suck? And then the game, and then for the game not to go to extras, I have to hit a home run with Troy Glaus. Thank goodness Duran did not helicopter that, but putting that dude in a 3-2 is the craziest thing ever, bro. I'm pretty positive that this Mauricio card is worse against lefties besides his clutch, so we're just going to keep a Roldis in for this AB. No way, dude. Dude, what? It's like all of our bad hits are coming back on us all at once. They're all coming on us at once. There we go. That's the momentum killer we needed right there. Okay. That's not too bad. We can come back. That's not over his head, is it? Dude, we sat back on that perfectly. Tie game. Oh, just kidding. Wait, that actually wasn't even that good of a swing, I just realized. Please go down. Thank you. All right, now it's a tie game. And we got a runner on second. Please don't tell me I win.
What do you got?
Good game. Let's go, man. Let's go. The BR run is not over. I get it, man. The Skibbity Rizzers have done it to a lot of people. We're 7-0. We might as well try and go 10-0, right? I guess we'll just try Reed Garrett, and hopefully he doesn't sell us. Batting Pudge at cleanup. Rookie mistake. Bro, tell me how we've been home like almost every time. How lucky are we? That's a hit.
No, he's in.
Oh, man. Well, the runner at second's out. Please, Trey.
He's out.
That was kind of my fault. I didn't turn that fast enough. All right, let's go. That would have been another double play anyways. Way to sit back on that, Trey. Let's go. And then he throws that on an 0-2. Yikes, bro. Cannot throw that on an 0-2. There we go. We got to stay one there, man. Our runners on the corners. That's not a good pitch. Well, it's quickly 4-0. I think he left. I think he's out of there. Dude, do we go with Albert Suarez here? With a fully rested bullpen? I can't do it, bro. I would never forgive myself. Let's just start Crochet. Oh, no. He has parallel 5 Willie Castro. That's not a good sign. This guy has a better record than we do. Oof. Getting lucky early this time. So when you're deeper in a BR run like this, it's especially important to not stray away from, you know, having a good strategy. Like that's a double play ball he's trying to force right there. And he got one anyways. But that was my fault because that was just a terrible swing. Who's gonna get us another blue pit, bro? I mean, wow. I think I would have cranked that. Please get over his head. Dude, we had 2 bad hits though. We can't even be upset. Now I think about it. But you guys notice how he's being pretty patient and waiting for his pitch. Yeah, see, he was just waiting for it. He stayed disciplined and waited for me to throw a mistake pitch. Which, that's not even a mistake pitch. But it's just a pitch that a player of his caliber is going to be able to hit every time. I really don't want to throw the fastball because of what he just did the last time I threw it. He was perfect swing on that. We both did the same thing. That's a double play. Let's go. They'll just keep fouling it off until they inevitably get a hit or inevitably get walked. And then they get that BS hit, dude. Then he turns on. Throw it. Oh my goodness, that's not the end of the inning? First of all, I thought he caught the ball. But then secondly, how does he not throw him out right there? Okay, so it does hit the ground. But is he safe? Yeah, he's very safe. Please. Wow. Okay, well, we got away with that. If he would have hit it like a grand slam right there or something, that would have been very hard to keep my composure after something like that. Only giving up 1 run despite all of that is actually really a dub. Wow. Please. Dude, that's a perfect swing. That's going to be an out, bro. As soon as you face someone good, it's like, okay, all of these relievers suck. There's that sinker in that spot again that I'm talking about. Another mistake I'm making is that I'm trying to go 10-0 all in one video. I definitely am getting to a point where I kind of feel like a bot. Been staring at this screen trying to size up baseballs for like 3 hours now. Good swing. Let's go. That slider that sits right on the inside of the strike zone that's the only pitch we've been able to use that's gotten him out consistently. All right, we really need you right here, Ian. We need you like oxygen, brother. If I head into another double play, then it's just fate. It's just fate. Evan? 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 I'm going, bro. Let's go. That's a little brip slip, too. Let's go, baby. We're still in it. We're still in it. We got top of the order, too. Damn it. At least I can go on that, right? The lead is ours. See what happens when we don't head into a double play? Why has Evan Carter gotten so many hits? There we go. There we go. We timed that one up. Daniel, how do you miss that, man? No, no, no. No, see. That should never happen. In no world should that ball ever have been gone, bro. Okay, he needs to take out Yarbrough because this feels like rookie. He's throwing the ball way too slow. Just missed it. Good swing, Cal. It's a good player. He literally has a better record than we do. So we need more runs. Oh, man. What is that? What is that? Release out of the stretch. And why am I swinging at the first pitch, man? Come on, Pena. Make the play, dude. Let's go. We are running out of pitchers, though. Yeah, good swing, dude. All right, we got to get Aroldis out of there. Let's go. That slider's been working, bro. For some reason, the slider has been his weakness. Because everything else he can hit well, and that's going to be our third out. We're 9-0, baby. One more to get that 10-0. I can't believe we actually beat that kid. It was not looking good, bro. In the first inning, right, we were down 1-0. We had 2 double plays, and we still won. And you guys know what I've been saying about the double plays. Like, double plays are BR killers. We had 2 of them, and we still walked away with the win. And now we're 1 win away from being 10-0. I can't believe it. So in my previous 9-0s, I've waited until the bar gets all the way till the end. If it doesn't get there, I just quit out and I go back in. Because I noticed that... How many relievers do I have? We're going to have to start Albert Suarez. Oh, no. But yeah, wait until the bar gets all the way to the right. Because there's a chance that you might face somebody not as good. A chance. We're away and we're facing somebody with a full parallel live series team. And we're playing at the Giants Stadium. And he also has a better record than I do. So 10-0. That's all right, bro. I didn't expect it to be easy. But we do not have that many. Oh my gosh, I just realized we do not have that many bullpen arms, dude. Oh no. We'll take that. Yep. Let's go. It's a gapper, right? Yeah. All right, that's gonna score 1. Usually a good sign. If Troy Glaus is getting on base, usually a good sign. Did we get in on it enough? Dude, the Giants Stadium is brutal. Because at Shield Woods, that would have been like a no-doubter. Good swing, Paul. Can't be mad at that. Got to stay level-headed, bro. Oh, let's go. That's the one good thing. That's the one good thing I can rely on with Suarez. Is how slow his cutter is. I don't think he's looking to swing unless... Oh. Oh, no, dude. Okay, we still have a double play opportunity, so that's good at least. Another double play ball pitch. Good swing, dude. I shouldn't have doubled up on that. I mean, that's just going to happen. We're trying to use Albert Suarez against a really good player, bro. A bronze player against a really good player. That's an impossible task, honestly. So here's the problem, right? Because once we put in Reed, we only have Kevin and Danny Young left. Jordan Romano has nothing. By the way, these are more good pitches to throw to put in your bag. Wow, that's a great swing, dude. Holy crap. Again, that's what good players do. They wait for you to throw something that they can hit. Please, Larry. This isn't a good pitch. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is. Earn it. All right, 2 runs, man. 2 runs. We can do that. Another pro take. Come on. Oh, never mind. Never mind, O'Neal. Never mind, O'Neal. Let's go, baby. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, O'Neal. I'm sorry. Yes, I know. I know. Look, man. I'm sorry, man. Look, I'm sorry. Daniel. Oh, Evan? Oh, my goodness. That's not even close to a hit, bro. You're telling me we take that good of a swing, with Evan Carter, and that's what happens, bro. Daniel, you stupid big idiot. That's just too much plate. That's too much plate. I'm gonna try and get this AB in with dude. We're just like, if we win this game, it's like we're definitely not going 11-0. Because our bullpen is so fried. Like, I don't think anybody would be fresh next game. Oh no, that's not a good. The way that ball came off the bat did not look like it was a good swing. Switchy righty lefty. I mean, it doesn't really matter who I put in. That's a good pitch to throw if you're trying to get foul balls, but on 2 strikes, it's not going to do anything. Come on, turn it. 1-run game. 1-run game. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. Daniel, like, I'm just so bad lefty. Please. 105 off the bat, man. 105 off the bat, dude. All right, it all comes down to this, man. It all comes down to this AB right here. Dude, I thought I took a good...
Know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying to see if it'll work out here, and I know that it's not.
I tried to swing at that. Tried to swing at that pitch. We followed our strategy all the way through. We just, at the end of the day, we just couldn't hit. But that was literally just one attempt, right? That was just one random attempt on a Friday. If you continue to go for those 10-0s, you're going to get it eventually. For those of you who are really committed to going flawless, no matter what happens, just remember that anything can happen. And that is the best tip that I can give you. If you guys watched the entire BR run and you enjoyed it, please hit that like and subscribe button. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I cannot wait to give you guys some more content. I'll see you all guys soon. Peace.